ഏരിയ ഫില്ലാക്കണം അല്ലേ?
ഏരിയ ഫില്ലാക്കണമെങ്കിൽ നമ്മുടെ സ്റ്റാഫ് ഇവിടെ ഇരിക്കുന്ന മുകളിൽ പോയിട്ടുണ്ടോ
ഇവിടെ ഉഴപ്പ് കാര്യമാവും.
അല്ല ഇത് ഏതാ പറയേണ്ടത്? ഏരിയ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ളത്
ഇതിൻ്റെ സംഭവമില്ല. സംഭവം സത്യം പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഇതും ഫില്ലാക്കണം, ഇതും ഫില്ലാക്കണം. അതായത് ഇനി അടുത്ത വരുന്ന കസ്റ്റമറിനെ അവിടെ കയറ്റാം, ഇവിടെ കയറ്റാം, അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഇവിടെ കയറ്റാം. ഓക്കെ, നെയിം ബോർഡ്സ് ഒക്കെ കറക്റ്റ് അല്ലേ? നെയിം ബോർഡ്സ് അല്ലേ? എല്ലാവരുടെ പേരും ഇല്ലേ?
ഇവരെങ്ങനെയാണെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ നമ്മൾ 4 പിള്ളേർ താഴെ നിൽക്കുന്നു. 4 പിള്ളേർ ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് ഫ്രണ്ടിൽ നിന്ന് വിളിച്ചു കൊണ്ടുവരും, കയറ്റി കൊണ്ടുവരും. ബൊക്കെ കൊടുക്കുന്നത് 2 പിള്ളേർ ഓൾറെഡി ബൊക്കെ കൊടുക്കും. ഫ്രണ്ടിൽ നിന്ന് കൊടുക്കാൻ പറ്റും. അല്ല, അവരെന്താ ചെയ്യുന്നത്? അവിടുന്ന് കൊണ്ടുവരുമല്ലോ.
ഇവിടെ കയറ്റി ഇവിടെ കയറ്റി
അവിടെ ചെയ്യിപ്പിക്കും.
അതിന് ഫുള്ള് കൊടുക്കും.
गवर्नमेंट ऑफिस तो मान लो ये हमारा हमने लास्ट टाइम किया, हमारी इंडियन इलेवन था, उसमें आया था मिनिस्टर ऑफ सेंट्रल मिनिस्टर आया, वो 10 मिनट 15 मिनट लेते हुआ है, बस प्रोग्राम हमने क्या किया जल्दी खत्म कर दिया। कितना सीनियर लोग आ रहे हैं, उतने डिले भी हो रहा है, उतना इशू भी हो रहा है।
अभी नोएडा ऑफिस में ही रहते हैं। हाँ, अच्छा गजोरी।
आप किधर से आ रहे हैं?
मैं यही साउथ दिल्ली।
साउथ दिल्ली। हाँ, मेरे रेजोरी गार्डन हम ये बोल सकते हो। अच्छा, रेजोरी गार्डन संजी करो।
अच्छा,
Nisha, देखिए specific speech. There's 2 specific speech, right? One is this.
Nisha,
This lady has not come yet.
Okay.
I will confirm it.
Okay.
ठीक है. इसके बाद okay. ये अब्दुल्ला स्पीच का अभी तक रेडी नहीं है.
Sure नहीं है.
इदरीस का रेडी है.
किसका रेडी है?
इदरीस confirm.
Okay.
Dr. Idris.
Right.
Chairman of Tamil.
Okay. So he will. Give the speech after Shri Nisha.
Yes.
After Shri Nisha, Idris.
Yes.
Okay.
speech will be?
Prashant ji told me first is of Shri Nisha Dekhe, after that Dr. Idris, Chairman Kanal.
Third one. ये customer है ना, Sita Gupta, retired doctor.
Not sure.
Not sure. I will make sure before the speech. Okay.
So right now we don't only have 2 speeches.
As of now we have
As
only
of
2
now,
speeches.
yeah.
We need to add the customer. I will take it.
All right. Okay.
This was the sport improvisations are there.
Yeah.
അങ്ങനെ വരുമ്പോൾ ഇതിലുള്ള വേറെ ലൈനിങ് അതാണാവും. इद्रीस ये हमारा CSR हमारे चैप्टर ग्रुप का साथ NGO का साथ तनल का चेयरमैन है.
Good morning, everyone. We are about to start with our event in a couple of more minutes. I would request everyone to please get settled down as we'll be starting off in few more minutes. Thank you.
You can say that retired doctor, Gita Gupta, if you want.
All right. Okay. Okay.
You can, I think,
Third speech.
retired captain, Dr. Gita Gupta from
this speech we are not sure till yet.
Yes,
है ना?
we have to.
Okay. Okay. And this one's not happening. Abdullah's speech is not happening.
Abdullah ne.
They said he might give that. So
As
I
of now, we have 3 speeches.
all right.
Go
Okay.
first one, second one, third.
Okay.
बताओ ना। ये बताओ, ये लोग हैं ना, तो इनवाइट करते हैं ना, कस्टमर को ये लोग को ग्रीट करूँगा, ग्रीट करके बिठा के दोबारा खड़ा होके वो अच्छा नहीं लगेगा, तो ग्रीट कर रहा है ना, उसी टाइम आप लोग बुलाना चाहिए, पहले 10-15 सेकंड पहले खड़ा नहीं होना चाहिए, चलो टाइम टू टाइम, इसमें हमारे पास की जगह नहीं सब कुछ ठीक होना चाहिए, क्योंकि 100-200 मिलियन लोग हमने 3 कक्षा तक ये रोक लिया है, आप लोग भी इसमें जा रहे हैं, ये हमारा पैन इंडिया का CSR पे लॉन्च कर रहे हैं, ये इम्पोर्टेंट प्रोग्राम है। एक काम करो, आराम से आपको शुरू कर लो, फिर उसको रेडी कर लो, उधर से फर्स्ट टाइम में सेंटर से क्लिक करते हैं, सेंटर में क्लिक करते हैं, आपको ये नाम बाकी लोग उसी को पढ़ा करते हैं, उसके ऊपर आप 2 सेकंड 3 सेकंड करो, इसमें दिक्कत नहीं, लोग उधर से आ रहे हैं, ज़्यादा शुरू करने के पहले ऐसे करते हैं, आप कुछ फीलिंग शुरू कर लो, कुछ
हाँ.
बट दे आर कमिंग, स्टार्ट
Officially we can start. Okay.
स्टार्ट ये रवि प्लीज।
So now we are about to start with our event. I would request everyone to please keep your phones on silent mode. And we are about to begin in another 1 minute. Requesting everyone to please get settled down. Good morning, namaste, vanakkam, sat sri akal, and a very warm welcome to all the lovely people present here. Thank you for joining us today on this important occasion, Malabar CSR Day, which is marked in honor of World Hunger Day. This day is a reminder of a mission that goes beyond business, a mission rooted in care, dignity, and compassion. Malabar Group, through its ongoing CSR efforts, has been working to support communities in the areas of nutrition, education, healthcare, housing, and elderly care. One of our most heartfelt initiatives is Hunger Free World, created with a simple but powerful goal: to make sure no one goes hungry. What began in Delhi in October 2022 has now grown into a movement reaching 167 locations across India and Zambia. The Hunger Free World project is Malabar's way of standing with the community, of turning care into action and contributing meaningfully to the global goal of zero hunger by 2030. Today is a celebration of that journey and a chance for us to reflect, reconnect, and recommit to doing good together. So let's have a big round of applause, everyone. Come on. A louder one. Come on. Let's have a loud round of applause. We are honored to have with us today several distinguished guests and respected leaders of the Malabar family. On behalf of everyone present, I warmly welcome Shri Amitabh Kant, Sherpa to the G20, our chief guest. So can we please have a round of applause? मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी कि जैसे जैसे मैं हमारे डिग्नेटरीज का नाम लूं, आप सब तालियों की गड़गड़ाहट बनाए रखें. श्री MP अहमद, चेयरमैन, मालाबार ग्रुप. Shri Ashar O, Managing Director, India Operations, Malabar Group. Shri Abdul Salam KP, Vice Chairman, Malabar Group. Shri Nishad AK, Group Executive Director, Malabar Group. Shri Viran Kutti KP, Group Executive Director, Malabar Group. Shri Abdullah Ibrahim, Group Executive Director, Malabar Group. Shri Jishad NK, Regional Head, North India, Malabar Group. Dr. Idris, Chairman, Thanal. So एक बार जोरदार तालियों की गड़गड़ाहट हो जाए हमारे सभी गेस्ट्स के लिए. We sincerely thank each one of you for your presence and support. May I now invite Shri Ashar O, Managing Director of Malabar Group, to deliver the opening remarks and formally welcome everyone present. तो एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाए.
Good morning to all. It is indeed a great pleasure to see all these gatherings here for the event what we are trying to do. First of all, the happiest moment is that our chief guest, Honorable Shri Amitabh Kant ji, Sherpa of G20 Government of India, has agreed to come for this event, who has inaugurated our first showroom when we started the group, when he was a collector in our hometown, and also the presence of our Honorable Chairman, Shri MP Ahmed, and other directors, our Vice Chairman, Shri Abdul Salam, other directors, Shri KP Virankutti, Shri Nishad Eke, Shri Abdullah, and our the chairman of Tunnel Group NGO, and Jishad NK, North Region Head. Today, one more happy moment is that when Malabar have decided many years back that we keep aside 5% of our net profit will be utilized for the CSR event much before the government have made it mandatory. And even now also all of us know when government says you contribute 2% towards CSR activities, we are providing 5% since beginning. And we are able to do this mainly with all the support of all the customers who are present here or who have not come here today. Because the kind of support given by the customers to us is tremendous, and we thought we should give something back to the society also. That too in the regions, wherever we are generating a business, the CSR, the implementation of the CSR or distribution of CSR funds to be done in that local area. So CSR policies, it is not just a policy for Malabar Group, it is a written rule in the group, so that even after generations comes to the management also, that is followed. So today, this event is to announce the annual CSR plan of Malabar Group for this financial year. And we have chosen this day because it is World Hunger Day. And one of our main project called Hunger Free World, where we are also trying to do something small to support the people who are suffering from hunger. And there are various other projects also, like women empowerment and many other supporting activities which will be presented soon. So I will get into the duty which is assigned to me. First of all, let me welcome the Honorable Shri Amitabh Gandhi, who is Sherpa of G20, Government of India. Welcome, sir. When we wanted to do this program, within few minutes, when chairman sent a message to him, within few minutes he reverted back that he said, I will come and do it. Because when he visited our hometown, our headquarters, when we spoke about the CSR, he was showing very much interest, and he have given a lot of advice. Even today also giving a lot of advices how to do this. So we are very much honored that he is able to, and he is able to make it even in the middle of his busy schedules. Next, I would like to welcome Honorable Chairman of Malabar Group, Mr. MP Ahmed, who is a visionary of the group. And from day one, from the day we opened the first store, that it's a day itself, he decided that whatever business we do, something have to go back to the society also. And he himself is personally heading the CSR activities and getting into the details on a daily basis. And whoever comes to Malabar, whoever joins in Malabar, we make it a mandatory that they have to be a part of this social commitment, what Malabar Group have decided. I would like to welcome the Vice Chairman of Malabar Group, Sri K.P. Abdul Salam, who plays a very big role in the business planning as well as in the CSR. Especially in the CSR, his personal interest and his thoughts and visions also is applied. That is helping the CSR activities to be done properly. So welcome, sir. I would like to welcome our Senior Group Executive Director, K.P. Virankutika, who has also traveled all the way from Calicut to attend this event, who was also playing a very big role in the CSR activities. I welcome Sri Nishad A.K., Group Executive Director, and he is also playing very pivotal role in the CSR activities on the ground, even in discussion or doing activities on the CSR. Since the beginning, he was also very much involved. He has also come all the way from Calicut to attend this event. Welcome. I would like to welcome Sri Abdullah Ibrahim, who is also Group Director of Malabar Group. He is also a director and also doing a lot of education, having a lot of educational institutes, and also playing a good role in the CSR activities. Thank you and welcome Mr. Abdullah for coming all the way to this function. I welcome Dr. Idris, who is the chairman of the NGO Tunnel Organization, who's helping Malabar to make sure that whatever activity is done, the CSR activity is done in various parts of the country, is done properly without any wrong allocation, or to make sure whatever we are doing, it is reaching to the right hands. So he is heading tunnel with a very good service-oriented people. I welcome Dr. Idris for being here with us. And I welcome Sri Jishad, who's heading the North region. I can hear a bigger clap for Jishad because he's sitting in North region. Because he is heading complete North region, making sure the business is done properly and the CSR activities in this area also done properly. And I welcome Jishad also to this event. And I welcome the most important attendees. Along with the most important attendees, I would also welcome our customers who played a very big role for enabling us that because of the purchases you have done for whatever purpose, any invoice generated, we keep aside the 5% of the profit to the CSR activities. And you have supported us all these years in the North region. And this CSR also in North region, we are able to do it properly, mainly because of you. So I welcome all of you. Also welcome the media partners and who have supported us a lot, and other well-wishers, supporters who have attended here. And I also, even though a big team working in Malabar, who's playing a very big role for the growth of the company, and also making sure that the company's vision, policies, everything is kept properly, and as a part of it, 2 days of their in every year, they are also participating in the CSR activities. So it is not a central decision or something, everybody is participating in Malabar. Because in Malabar, this is everyday life for us. So once again, I welcome one and all of you for this great event. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for commencing today's event with such thoughtful insights. Now, to share a brief overview of Malabar's group CSR journey and impact, I now invite Shri Abdul Salam KP, Vice Chairman of Malabar Group. Let's have a big round of applause, everyone. Come on.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Respected Shri Amir Khanji, Chairman Mr. Ahmed MP, MD Asher, fellow directors, and respectable friends and well-wishers of Malabar Group. I'm standing here to explain about the activities, CSR activities Malabar Group have initiated so far and are running in the as a major activities. We started this, Malabar Group has started in the year 1993 from Kerala, the southern state of India. Kerala, it's a city called Calicut, from the Malabar region. So when we started in 1993, ever since from the day one itself, the charity work or the CSR activity was a part of our activities, and it was there in our DNA from the day one. As our MD Asher explained, even though the government has made it mandatory to spend a certain percentage, 2% of the profit for CSR activities in India, we at Malabar, from very in early stages of the start itself, we had put aside 5% of our profit for our CSR activities. And we believe as a group that gave us a lot of strength and motivation to do the business and to serve the society. I'll take a brief on the activities, what we do that. We take poverty alleviation as one of our major activity, and the women empowerment is another area what we work for. Healthcare support to the people, housing assistance, environmental conservation, and humanitarian assistance. So these are the 6 areas we take as our major activities. The reason why we take all the 6 is that is in different areas of our working, we need a different kind of attention. As that reason, because we are a company spread across India, all the states, so the need of different states or different areas are different. So we will have formulate the programs based on that region. We have 716 active locations across India where we are doing the CSR activities, and 2,500 active volunteers are working for our CSR activities. That include our full-time employees also. And we believe that 17 lakhs people has impacted so far on our activities across 20 states and union territories in India for just and spending almost 310 crores of rupees so far for that CSR activities. The difference what we make, we believe that from others, I mean, we make sure that 2 days of our each employee in Malabar Group, which is almost 25,000 people are working for the group, at least 2 days of their work they keep aside for that CSR activities and their work. And up to, as I said, up to 5% of our profit generated, we keep aside for CSR activities. And we do a women-focused approach in all our activities, on our CSR activities. Women are our customers. That is one reason what we do that. And we believe that in India, kind of atmosphere, women have to be taken care of. Today morning also we were getting a lot of advice from Amitabh Kamji that in what we have to do is that we have to take care of the mothers of India, then you can get a good generation of Indian people. That is what we got the advice, and we will work towards that definitely. And employee engagement, all our programs, as I said, all our programs in CSR are formulated by our employees because they find out the needs in different areas of society, and they recommend us to do different activities. That's the way we do that. Also, we do a decentralized operation because Malabar is spread across almost 255 cities, centers in our business, because we have many showrooms across India, and we make sure that we are giving back to the same society, the same locations where we are doing the business. We are earning our money, we will give back to the same area as our CSR support. And we align with UN's sustainable activities to do all the activities what we do. Our major activity is a hunger-free world. In year 2019 and 2020, immediately after the COVID, we found that lot of people are on the streets without food, and there is their need of food to be served to the people on the streets to sustain. So we have started this Hunger-Free World program in the year 2020, and we have started distributing food starting from Mumbai, Bangalore, Delhi, and all the major cities where the people are on the streets without food, without job, without food. So we cook the food because we have kitchens in each and every area where our own staff could prepare food for them. So we have prepared the food from our own kitchens, and we started distributing into the streets to the people. So while we distributing this food on the streets, we have reached almost 25,000 level, 25,000 meals a day kind of level. We have started in on the streets as well as the slums where people are living in mass and all this. Then we found that a lot of children are there, and without proper education and without going to the schools and all, they are spending their childhood in the streets, and they are prone to go to the mafias like beggar mafias and sex mafias and all those things. So we thought that we have to do something to get an educational thing to these people, to these these kids, to getting to them the primary education kind of things. That's where we started these micro learning centers. On the streets itself, where on the down the bridges, on the slums in some areas, we have put one teacher, and we have got the 30, 40 children, and we have given them the basic education to them, and we prepare them to in a year or two to go to a formal schools, and we move them to formal schools, and we follow up their activities at least for the next 3-4 years. That is the plan, to make them to bring them back to the mainstream of the society. That is where we have started these micro learning centers. And also we found that a lot of women, aged women, they are on the streets without proper medication, without food, and without shelter and all those things. So we have started a grandma homes. We started 2 grandma homes in major cities in Hyderabad and Bangalore, and we have moved these ladies into these homes, and we started giving them proper food, shelter, and proper medicine, and doctors will come there, and they will check and give the proper health checkup and all those things. And we try to find out their children and their relatives, and try to send them back to their homes. Then strict medical interventions. While we were distributing the food in the streets and in the, we found that a lot of medical requirement is there in the streets to these people. And we have kept this medical, we kept some doctors in the areas. They come once in a week to these areas, and we'll give them medical support. We'll give some basic medicines and medical support. Then wash is another area. We found that many of these areas, drinking water is a scarcity, and they're not getting proper drinking water. We tried to get some bore wells in these areas and give them get them the drinking water. Then again, when we found, what we found in these streets are that in streets that many children, they don't have the proper documents to go to a school or to a hospital when they are sick and all those. Then we tried to, the help of the NGOs, we tried to get them the documents, the Aadhaar card or any identity for them, so that they can go to the schools and they can avail the medical facilities and all which government provides. So likewise, the major area what we are focusing is the hunger-free world. We spend almost 53 crores of rupees in this hunger-free world. Every day we distribute almost 60,000 meals on the streets from different locations, and 2.5 crores of people meals we have distributed so far. And this year alone, we will be distributing another 2.5 crores of meals to the people, and which is spread across 20 states in India, where we are operating our Malabar showrooms. Also, we found that, as I said, we make sure that we are giving back to the society where we are running. We have a lot of operation out of India also. Our another area of operation is in the Gulf countries, Arabian Gulf countries. We found that there is no much of need of this kind of funding in that area, because the government itself is taking care of the places. So we found that another area where this is required is in Africa. Like India, a lot of children are malnutrition and not getting proper food or education. So we have started this program in Zambia last year. We have taken 3 schools there, and we are distributing almost 8,000 foods in 3 schools in this area. You can see the picture. This was a condition of that school there. We have made a proper kitchen and all those in schools, and we started cooking the food there and giving food into that schools. Last year we spent almost 1.6 crores there, and we have distributed 553,000 foods in that area. As I said, MLC, micro learning centers, is another big area what we have. We want to concentrate. As we said, we find a lot of kids are there in the streets and they are spoiling their childhood, and they are going. They are not they are not able to contribute to the society when they are going, because they are not getting proper education. They are malnutrition and they are not properly fed. And we found that there is a lot of intervention is required in this area, and that's the reason we have started these MLCs. We have running 716 MLCs at this point and across 18 states. And at the moment, today, we have around 32,042 students working, attending in these MLCs on a regular basis. And within the last 2 years, we could relocate almost 9,000 students into the proper schools after giving a primary education in these MLCs. And we prepare documents for them, and we find good schools for them, and we send back to the government school or proper schools. That's the idea. And the grandma homes, as I explained, at the moment we are running 2 grandma homes, one in Bangalore and one is Hyderabad, and 183 women have benefited out of this program, and we have spent almost 9 crores rupees for these grandma homes. And we are there are 5 or 6 new grandma homes are developing in different parts of India. As I said, drinking water is another requirement in these areas where we are doing these services, and we are developing bore wells to get the water to these peoples. We have done it in 3 states, and 1 lakh beneficiaries are there in this area of development. Another big area what we do is that the scholarship for girl students. As I said, the requirement in different areas are different. We found in the states of Karnataka, Andhra and Telangana, they have a proper education and proper schools are there, but after 10th standard, plus 2 and above, the people need a proper support to get educated. Many dropouts are happening in the schools because of the no school fees or no fund for them. So we have started scholarships for girl students in these areas, and we have so far distributed 1,14,000 scholarship to girls in this area, and we have spent almost 77.5 crores of rupees as scholarship. We are covering 18 states to this scholarship to the ladies, to the girl students. Other area what we are focusing is that housing assistance, mainly in Kerala and all. It is there the education and food and all are taken care of. I mean, there is no much of a requirement for food and education because government is taking care of the education, and food is also, there is no much of poverty in that states. Where we found that requirement of housing is one area which we have to support. We support in housing sector in this mainly in Kerala, and we have helped almost 23,000 families with the proper housing, and we spent around 80 crores of rupees in this thing, and and recently you might have heard about the landslide in Wayanad, which has happened last year. We have given 15 houses to these people in this area. This is in the short what we are doing in Malabar. We take it as a part of our activities. We do a lot of importance for these CSR activities in our journey. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for the enlightening presentation. I now invite our chairman, Shri MP Ahmed, to share a few words and reflect on the values that guide Malabar's group's mission of giving back to the society.
Good morning all, ladies and gentlemen. Our chief guest, Amitabh Kanji, our leaders and directors, all medias, all gentlemen.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Meena Bhatnagar. I'm part of the Malabar family, and I will attempt to humbly translate our chairman's speech in English. Thank you very much.
Amitabh Kanji, ഞങ്ങളുടെ ചീഫ് ഗസ്റ്റ് ആവാനുള്ള പ്രധാന കാരണം മലബാർ എന്ന പേര് ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് തന്ന അദ്ദേഹമാണ്. അദ്ദേഹം കാലിക്കറ്റ് കലക്ടറായി ഉണ്ടായിരുന്ന കാലഘട്ടത്തിൽ മലബാറിന്റെ വികസനം എങ്ങനെ വേണം, മലബാർ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഒരു വലിയ തീരമാണ്. ആ തീരത്തിന്റെ കേരളത്തിന്റെ ഒരു പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട മദ്രാസ് സംസ്ഥാനത്തിന്റെ ഒരു ഡിസ്ട്രിക്റ്റാണ്. അത് കൊണ്ടുവന്ന് അതിന്റെ വികസനവും അതിന്റെ പ്രശ്നവും ഒക്കെ തന്നെ ചർച്ച ചെയ്തു. കോഴിക്കോട് കലക്ടർ എന്ന നിലയ്ക്ക് ഒരു വലിയ മാറ്റം ഉണ്ടാക്കാനും മാനാഞ്ചിറ പോലത്തെ വലിയ മൈതാനങ്ങളും വലിയ റോഡുകളും ഒരു കാലിക്കറ്റ് വികസനം അല്ലെങ്കിൽ മലബാർ വികസനം എന്ന് ജനങ്ങളുടെ തലയിൽ അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് കയറ്റാൻ പറ്റി. അതൊരു ഒരു ഐക്യം കൊണ്ടുവരാൻ പറ്റി. അതൊക്കെ ഞങ്ങളൊക്കെ അവിടുത്തെ പ്രദേശത്തുകാർക്ക് ഇന്നും കലക്ടർ അദ്ദേഹമാണ്. ഏക കലക്ടർ മുമ്പും ഇപ്പോഴും അവിടെ വന്നിട്ടുള്ളത് അദ്ദേഹം തന്നെയാണ്. അതാണ് ഞങ്ങളെ എല്ലാവരെയും അദ്ദേഹം ഇൻസ്പയർ ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഇന്നിവിടെ വന്നപ്പോഴും അദ്ദേഹം ഞങ്ങളോട് ഒരുപാട് കാര്യങ്ങൾ പറഞ്ഞു.
Shri Amitabh Kanji is a very special person for Malabar because the name Malabar owes its birth to Shri Amitabh Kanji while he was a collector. He was a collector in Calicut, and Malabar is the coastal line of northern Kerala, and it was Shri Amitabh Kanji's vision that a less known part of Kerala be famous for the rest of the country, and he was the one who suggested a unified kind of a big chain in the future that would be named Malabar. So we owe a lot of gratitude to Shri Amitabh Kanji, and even today in Calicut, I think they all fondly remember Shri Amitabh Kanji as the collector, even today.
മലബാറിനെ പറ്റി രണ്ട് വാക്ക് പറയാതെ പോകാൻ പറ്റില്ല. കാരണം മലബാർ തീരം ഒരുപാട് വിദേശികൾ, ഇന്ത്യയിൽ ആദ്യമായിട്ട് പോർച്ചുഗീസുകാർ വന്നതും അതുപോലെ ചീനക്കാരും അറബികളും എന്ന് വേണ്ട വിദേശികളൊക്കെ വന്നൊരു തീരം എന്ന നിലയ്ക്ക് കടൽ മാർഗം വന്ന് ഇന്ത്യന്റെ വികസനം, ഇന്ത്യ കണ്ടെത്തിയതിലും ഇന്ത്യന്റെ വളർച്ചയിലും ഒരുപാട് പങ്കുവഹിച്ചതാണ്. വ്യാപാര വ്യവസായ രംഗത്ത് കടൽ മാർഗം വലിയൊരു മാറ്റം, സത്യസന്ധതയും കൃത്യനിഷ്ഠതയും വ്യാപാരത്തിന് കൊടുത്തൊരു മഹാവലിയ തീരമാണ് മലബാർ തീരം.
So it is impossible to proceed any further without bringing in the history of Malabar a little bit here. Malabar was the gateway to a lot of trading that happened through the coastal waters in India, whether it be the Portuguese or the Arabs. A lot of such traders have come to the coastal land of Malabar, have fallen in love with the honesty and the integrity of Malabar, and have become an integral part of the Malabar coast today.
മലബാർ തീരത്തായിരുന്നു അന്ന് കുരുമുളകും ഇഞ്ചിയും സ്പൈസസ് മൊത്തം, ഏലം പോലത്തെ ഒരുപാട് വലിയ വില പിടിച്ച ഇന്നത്തെ ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ വിലയുള്ള ഒരുപാട് സ്പൈസസ് ഉണ്ടാകുന്ന ഒരു തീരമാണ് മലബാർ, പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് കേരള ഹൈറേഞ്ച് ഏരിയകൾ. അത് വ്യാപാരം നടന്നിരുന്നത് മലബാർ തീരങ്ങളിലായിരുന്നു.
So the spice route, very famously known, of course, Malabar was the gateway to that, whether it be cardamom or pepper or ginger. So Malabar became a big hub for trade in those times.
ഞാൻ എന്നെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം സാധാരണ മലഞ്ചരക്ക് വ്യാപാരത്തിൽ നിന്ന് വന്നു വലിയൊരു ബിസിനസ് വേണമെന്ന് ആലോചിച്ചു. NRI ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്, ഒരുപാട് NRI ഫ്രണ്ട്സ് ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ തയ്യാറായി. അതിനൊരു പുതിയ ബിസിനസ് മേഖല ജമ്മൻ ജ്വല്ലറി, ഗോൾഡ് ഞങ്ങൾ കണ്ടെത്തി. കാരണം ഗിഫ്റ്റ് ആർട്ടിക്കിളാണ്. അന്ന് ആ ഗിഫ്റ്റ് ആർട്ടിക്കിൾ എന്നൊക്കെ ലോകാവസാനം വരെ സ്ത്രീയും പുരുഷനുള്ളിടത്തോളം കാലം ഗിഫ്റ്റിംഗ് ഉണ്ട്. അത് സ്വർണ്ണമായിരിക്കും. ഇന്ത്യയിലെ പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട എല്ലാവരും ആഗ്രഹം ഗോൾഡ് ആൻഡ് ഡയമണ്ട് ആണ്. ഗോൾഡാണ് എല്ലാവരുടെയും ആസ്പിറേഷൻ. അതിൽ ഒരുപാട് ചീറ്റിങ്ങും ഒരുപാട് മാനിപ്പുലേഷൻസ് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. അതിനെ ക്ലാരിറ്റി കൊണ്ടുവന്ന്, കൃത്യത കൊണ്ടുവന്ന്, സത്യസന്ധമായിട്ട് എങ്ങനെ വിൽക്കാൻ പറ്റും, എങ്ങനെ കൊടുക്കാൻ പറ്റും എന്നുള്ളത് പഠിപ്പിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് അങ്ങനെയാണ് ഞങ്ങൾ മലബാർ ഗോൾഡ് പ്രശസ്തമായത്.
So, in a little bit about the history of the chairman's journey now. The chairman, when he wanted to move into business, he discovered that, the gold articles in India had a very special place in everyone's hearts, because gifting was one of the biggest reasons why gold was purchased. And as long as there are relationships, there will be gifting. That is what the chairman holds very clearly dear to his heart, that gifting and relationships will exist as long as human beings do. And hence, gold, which was very disorganized in its sales, there was a lot of manipulation and a lot of cheating that could happen in gold. And Malabar wanted to be the company that removed all that and brought in transparency in handling gold.
ഇന്ന് ഞങ്ങൾ ഒരുപാട് കാര്യങ്ങൾ ചെയ്തു. അന്ന് മുതൽ ഞങ്ങൾ ചാരിറ്റി ചെയ്യുന്നു. അന്ന് ഞങ്ങളുടെ തീരുമാനമായിരുന്നു എല്ലാ ഇന്ന് 2700 ഇൻവെസ്റ്റേഴ്സും 25,000 മാനേജ്മെന്റ് ടീം അംഗങ്ങളുണ്ട്. ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇൻവെസ്റ്റേഴ്സ് ആൻഡ് മാനേജ്മെന്റാണ്. മുതലാളിയില്ല, തൊഴിലാളിയില്ല. എല്ലാവരും പാർട്ട് ഓഫ് ദ മാനേജ്മെന്റ്. ഒരേ രീതിയാണ്, ഒരേ ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റ് ആണ്. ട്രാൻസ്പെറൻസി ഞങ്ങളുടെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ ലക്ഷ്യമാണ്. എല്ലാം 100% ട്രാൻസ്പെറൻസി ആയിരിക്കും. ലൈഫ് ലോങ് ഫ്രീ മെയിൻ്റനൻസ് ഉണ്ട്, ബൈബാക്ക് ഗ്യാരണ്ടി ഉണ്ട്. എല്ലാം ഗോൾഡിന് കൊടുത്തിട്ട് കസ്റ്റമർ സെൻട്രിക്, കസ്റ്റമറാണ് ഞങ്ങൾ ഏറ്റവും വലുത്.
So, as an organization, Malabar does not believe in bosses and employees. We are all MTMs in Malabar, management team members. Every employee of Malabar is such, and contribute effectively in maintaining customer relations. And customer centricity is something that Malabar holds very dearly close to its heart, while bringing in transparency in dealing with jewelry.
ഞങ്ങളെ CSR എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് എവിടെ നിന്ന് ഞങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്നു, ഏത് സൊസൈറ്റിയിൽ നിന്ന് ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്നു, അത് അവർക്ക് തിരിച്ചു. അതിൽ ജാതിയോ മതമോ പ്രദേശമോ ഒന്നുമില്ല. എവിടെ നിന്ന് ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്നു അവിടുത്തെ സമൂഹത്തിന് ന്യായമായിട്ട് രീതിയിൽ 5% തിരിച്ചു കൊടുക്കുക. അതിൽ എല്ലാ എംപ്ലോയീസും അതിൽ പങ്കാളികളായിരിക്കും.
CSR in Malabar has a very simple definition. Where we make our profits, the CSR activities are given exactly back to the same society, without any discrimination of any kind. And every Malabar employee is an active participant in all CSR activities that happen in Malabar.
കണക്കുകളും കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഇവിടെ വായിച്ചു നിങ്ങൾക്കറിയാം. കൂടുതൽ അക്കൗണ്ട്സിലേക്കൊന്നും ഞങ്ങൾ ഇറങ്ങുന്നില്ല. കാരണം ഞങ്ങളുടെ ലക്ഷ്യം ഒരു വലിയതാണ്. കാരണം വേൾഡ് നമ്പർ 1 ആവുക, മേക്കിംഗ് ഇന്ത്യ മാർക്കറ്റ് ദ വേൾഡ്. ഇന്ത്യയിൽ ആർട്ടും ഡിസൈനും വലിയ പ്രാധാന്യമുണ്ട്. ഇന്ത്യൻ കൾച്ചറിൽ ഗിഫ്റ്റിംഗ് വലിയ പ്രാധാന്യമുണ്ട്. ഈ കൾച്ചർ ലോകത്ത് മൊത്തം കൊണ്ടുപോകുക. ലോകത്ത് എല്ലാ സ്ഥലത്തും സ്ത്രീയും പുരുഷനുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അവിടെ സ്നേഹവും ബന്ധമുണ്ട്, അവിടെ ഗിഫ്റ്റ് ഉണ്ട്. ഈ ഗിഫ്റ്റ് ആർട്ടിക്കിൾ ക്വാളിറ്റിയും ഗ്യാരണ്ടി ഉള്ളത് ലോകത്ത് മുഴുവൻ എത്തിക്കുക എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. ഇന്ന് 14 കൺട്രിയിൽ ഞങ്ങൾ എത്തിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. എല്ലാ സ്ഥലത്തും എത്തുക, എല്ലാവർക്കും ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ഈ ഹോണസ്റ്റ് ഇന്ത്യൻ കൾച്ചർ എങ്ങനെ കൈമാറാം എന്നുള്ളതാണ് ഞങ്ങൾ പഠിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്.
Malabar's strategy is to be number 1 in the world. And we are already present in 14 countries. And the objective is to market India, its designs, its culture, its labor proficiencies to the world. And while we are slowly and steadily moving towards this, every step that Malabar takes is to market the beauty of Indian designs in India to the world.
ഞങ്ങളെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ മാർക്കറ്റിംഗ് ബ്രൈഡ്സ് ഓഫ് ഇന്ത്യ എന്ന കളക്ഷൻ നിങ്ങൾ എല്ലാവരും കണ്ടിരിക്കും. ആഡ് കുറെ വർഷങ്ങളായി ബ്രൈഡ്സ് ഓഫ് ഇന്ത്യൻ ബ്രൈഡ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ലോകത്ത് മുഴുവൻ പ്രൗഡാണ്. അവര് ഭർത്താവിന്റെ ചിതയിൽ ചാടി മരിക്കാൻ വരെ അത്രയും ഹെറിഡിറ്റി, ഭർത്താവിനെ അത്രയും സ്നേഹിക്കുന്നു, അത്രയും ബഹുമാനിക്കുന്നു. ഇന്ന് ഒരു പുതിയ ആശയം എനിക്ക് അമിതാഭ് ഗാന്ധി തന്നു, മദേഴ്സ് ഓഫ് ഇന്ത്യ. നിങ്ങൾ മദേഴ്സ് ഓഫ് ഇന്ത്യയും കൂടി, ഇന്ത്യയിലെ മദേഴ്സ്, അത് എനിക്ക് തോന്നി തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും മദറാണ് കുട്ടികളെ വളർച്ചയ്ക്ക്. കുട്ടികൾ നമ്മുടെ നെക്സ്റ്റ് ജനറേഷൻ വളരണമെങ്കിൽ മദേഴ്സും കൂടി ശ്രദ്ധിക്കേണ്ടതുണ്ട്. അവർക്ക് ന്യൂട്രീഷൻ ഫുഡ് കിട്ടേണ്ടതുണ്ട്. അത് കുറച്ചും കൂടി ബോധവൽക്കരിക്കേണ്ടതുണ്ട് ജനങ്ങൾ. ആ മദേഴ്സ് ഓഫ് ഇന്ത്യയും കൂടി ഞങ്ങളൊരു പുതിയ രീതിയിൽ അതെങ്ങനെ ജനങ്ങളിലേക്ക് എത്തിക്കാമെന്നുള്ളത് ചിന്തിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്.
The concept that Malabar brought to the forefront was the Brides of India. A lot of us are familiar with it. So the Brides of India is a pride of India. I mean, Indian weddings, Indian marriages, Indian wives are famous for being, true partners to their husbands. And Malabar has always celebrated these Brides of India across the various
Mother's
cultures.
Day also we are celebrating.
And now the next stage is, of course, like Shri Amitabh Kanji had advised us, that mothers, Indian mothers, are the next area of focus for Malabar. And Mother's Day, we had celebrated in a big way. And mothers would be the focus going forward as well for Malabar.
ഇന്നത്തെ ഞങ്ങളുടെ ഏറ്റവും സന്തോഷിക്കുന്ന ദിവസമാണ്. കാരണം ഞങ്ങളുടെ ഈ വർഷത്തെ ബജറ്റ് പ്രഖ്യാപിക്കുന്നു. ഇന്നത്തെ ഈ വർഷം മുതൽ എല്ലാം ഈ 28 മെയ് ഞങ്ങൾ CSR ദിനമായിട്ട് ആചരിക്കുകയാണ്. അത് വേൾഡ് മൊത്തം ആചരിക്കുകയാണ്. അതെല്ലാ ഷോറൂമുകളും ഇന്ന് ഞങ്ങളെല്ലാ ഷോറൂമുകളും ഈ ആചാരം ആചരിക്കുന്ന ഇതിൻ്റെ ഒരു ആഘോഷമാക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. എല്ലാവർക്കും എങ്ങനെ സഹായിക്കാം എന്നുള്ളതിനെ പറ്റി.
So today is a very special day. 28th May is featured in all our minds as the CSR Day in Malabar. Across the world, every store, every employee in Malabar, every team member in Malabar is celebrating the CSR Day in their own way. And this will continue year after year, which is what Malabar inspires to do.
ഹങ്കർ ഫ്രീ വേൾഡ് അതൊരു വലിയ ആശയമാണ്. വിശപ്പില്ലാത്ത ലോകം. നമ്മൾ ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ പ്രയാസം അനുഭവിക്കുന്നു, വിഷമം അനുഭവിക്കുന്നു, വിശക്കുന്നതാണ്. മക്കൾക്ക് വിശന്നാൽ അമ്മമാർ പ്രയാസപ്പെടും, കുട്ടികൾക്ക് വിശന്നാൽ സഹോദരന്മാർ എല്ലാവരും പ്രയാസപ്പെടും. അപ്പൊ വിശപ്പില്ലാത്തൊരു രാജ്യം, ലോകം, അതെങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ടാക്കാം? ലോകത്ത് ഏതാണ്ട് 29 കോടി ജനസംഖ്യ വിശപ്പ് ഉള്ളവരാണ് എന്നാണ് UNOന്റെ കണക്ക്. UNO പറയുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ 800 കോടി 850 കോടി ജനസംഖ്യ വിചാരിച്ചാൽ 39 കോടിനെ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ 29 കോടി ജനസംഖ്യയെ വിശപ്പില്ലാതാക്കാൻ സാധിക്കും. നമ്മളെല്ലാവരും തീരുമാനിച്ചാൽ, നിങ്ങളെല്ലാവരും സഹകരിച്ചാൽ നമുക്കത് സാധ്യമാണ്. തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും നിങ്ങളോടൊപ്പം ഞാനുണ്ട്. നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും കൂട്ടായിട്ട് പരിശ്രമിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് വിശപ്പില്ലാത്തൊരു ലോകം അത് സാധ്യമായിരിക്കണം. കാരണം ഫുഡ് ഗ്രെയിൻസ് ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ട്, ഭൂമി ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ട്, എല്ലാം ആൾക്കാരൊക്കെ ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ട്. വിശപ്പ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ മനുഷ്യൻ ഉണ്ടാവാൻ പാടില്ല. ആ ഒരു തീരുമാനത്തിൽ എല്ലാവരും നമ്മൾ ഉറച്ചു നിൽക്കണം.
Hunger-free world is a huge inspiration and an aspiration for Malabar, should be for all of us. There are, according to UN, 29 crore human beings are hungry, and hunger is by far the most painful part of anyone seeing their loved ones in hunger is perhaps the most painful thing to see. And if the population of the world wanted 29 crores of human beings not being hungry is an easy thing to do, which Malabar's ambition is to achieve that, a world that is free of hunger. And Malabar is taking steps towards it, and a lot of help from a lot of people is appreciated towards that. But Malabar definitely is in the journey every year going forward.
അതുപോലെ തന്നെ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസമില്ലാത്ത, പ്രാഥമിക വിദ്യാഭ്യാസം കിട്ടാത്ത ഒരു പുതിയ തലമുറ ഉണ്ടാവാൻ പാടില്ല. മൈക്രോ ലേണിംഗ് സെന്റർ അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഞങ്ങൾ ആരംഭിച്ചത്. തെരുവുകളെ മക്കൾ, തെരുവുകളിൽ ഒരുപാട് കുട്ടികൾ, നല്ല ഐക്യു ഉണ്ട്, നല്ല ബുദ്ധിയുണ്ട്, നല്ല കഴിവുണ്ട്. ഇവർക്ക് നല്ല രീതിയിൽ നമ്മൾ തിരിച്ചുവിട്ടില്ലെങ്കിൽ അവർ ഇന്ത്യയിലെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ ക്രിമിനൽസ് ആയി മാറും. ഇന്ത്യ ഗവൺമെന്റ് ശ്രദ്ധിക്കണം. ഇന്ത്യയിലെ മൊത്തം ജനങ്ങൾ ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് പുതിയ തലമുറ എനി കോസ്റ്റ് അവർക്ക് എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ കിട്ടിയിരിക്കണം, അവർ നല്ല വഴിക്ക് തിരിക്കണം. അത് നിങ്ങളും ഞാനും ചോദിച്ചാൽ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മളെല്ലാവരും ഒരേ തീരുമാനം എടുത്താൽ, ഇന്ത്യൻ കോർപ്പറേറ്റുകളൊക്കെ അതുപോലെ ഇന്ത്യ ഗവൺമെന്റുകളും എല്ലാ ലോക്കൽ ബോഡി, സ്റ്റേറ്റ് ബോഡി, സെൻട്രൽ ബോഡി എല്ലാവരും വിചാരിച്ചാൽ പുതിയ തലമുറ എല്ലാം 100% എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻസ് ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കണം. എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ ഉണ്ടായിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഒരുപാട് വലിയ മാറ്റങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടാവും.
Similarly, education, primary education to every citizen of India, every new child of India is something that we should all strive towards, because unless education is not there, crime is the obvious choice if there is no education, right? So bringing in education, primary education to every child in India is the other aspiration that we work towards.
നല്ല കാര്യത്തിലും നിങ്ങളോടൊപ്പം ഞങ്ങളുണ്ട്. ഞങ്ങളെല്ലാ സ്ഥലത്തും ഞങ്ങളുടെ ലാഭത്തിന്റെ 5% മാത്രമല്ല, ഞങ്ങളെല്ലാവരും ഞങ്ങളുടെ ദിവസങ്ങളും മണിക്കൂറുകളും സമയവും മാറ്റിവെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. നിങ്ങളെല്ലാവരും സഹകരിക്കുക, ലോകത്തെല്ലാവരും സഹകരിക്കുക. പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് മീഡിയക്കാർക്ക് ഒരുപാട് മാറ്റങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ പറ്റും. മീഡിയകളിലൊക്കെ ഒരുപാട് ന്യൂസുകളൊക്കെ വരുമ്പം ഇതൊരു വലിയ അഡ്രസീവായിരിക്കണം. അതുപോലെ ഗവൺമെന്റ് ഉദ്യോഗസ്ഥർ, അതുപോലെ ഒരുപാട് ആൾക്കാർ ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചാൽ വലിയ മാറ്റം നമ്മുടെ രാജ്യത്തുണ്ടാക്കാൻ പറ്റും. നമ്മുടെ രാജ്യത്തിന്റെ ശക്തി എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് മാൻ പവറാണ്. ലോകത്തിൽ ഏറ്റവും ക്വാളിറ്റി മാൻ പവർ ഇന്ത്യ ആണ്. ലോകത്തിൽ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ രാജ്യമാവാൻ പോകുന്നത്. കാരണം ഏറ്റവും ക്വാളിഫൈഡ് യൂത്ത് മാൻ പവറുള്ള ഒരു രാജ്യം ഇന്ത്യയാണ്. ഇന്ത്യ മേക്കിംഗ് ഇന്ത്യ മാർക്കറ്റ് ദ വേൾഡ്. അമിതാഭ് ജിയും അവർ പ്രധാനമന്ത്രി മോഡിജിയൊക്കെ തന്നെ മേക്കിംഗ് ഇന്ത്യ മാർക്കറ്റ് ദ വേൾഡ്. ആ സാധിച്ചാൽ എല്ലാവർക്കും ജോലിയും, എല്ലാവർക്കും ബെറ്റർമെന്റ്, നാളത്തെ ബെറ്റർമെന്റിന് വേണ്ടി എല്ലാവരും പരിശ്രമിക്കുക എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ എന്റെ വാക്കുകളും സംസാരിക്കുന്നു. എന്നെ കേട്ടതിന് എല്ലാവർക്കും നന്ദി. എല്ലാവർക്കും നന്ദി പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ നൽകുന്നു.
The closing remark I shall just translate. We will be the largest power because the largest human population that is able to bring about change in the world will be ours. Of course, given that primary education and hunger-free world, everything work towards it, all your support and help is there. Not just 5% of the company's profits, but also us, each one of us in person, giving our time and energy towards this. And the media, special attention drawn to the media, that media can bring about a lot of change if they can focus on the right things that as a nation we should focus on. And thank you very much for listening out to us. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful address, and thank you, ma'am, for the translation. May I now request Shri MP Ahmed and our chief guest, Shri Amitabh Kant, to kindly unveil the official video of the Hunger Free World Initiative, a visual glimpse into our ongoing journey of service.
In a world of plenty, millions still go hungry. Tonight, nearly 733 million will sleep on an empty stomach. In India alone, nearly 200 million will face this silent struggle. However, hunger isn't just a statistic. It's a child's story, a mother's sacrifice, a family waiting for one meal. On World Hunger Day, we are reminded of a deeper truth. Where there is compassion, there is hope. Through our Hunger-Free World initiative, Malabar has taken a stand. No one in our society should sleep hungry. Every day, in 112 cities across 20 states in India and 14 countries worldwide, our kitchens cook with love. Right now, as you are watching this video, someone, somewhere, is being fed as part of the 70,000 plus meals served every day. To date, over 25 million meals have been shared, each one a message. You are not alone. Inspired by the UN's call for zero hunger, we have extended our mission to Zambia, partnering with 3 schools to serve over 10,000 meals every day. These meals don't just fight hunger, but bring children to school and help keep them there. At Malabar, we know hunger is just the beginning. A meal builds trust, and trust opens doors to classrooms, to careers, to hope. That's why we don't just stop at food. In 716 micro-learning centers across the country, over 32,000 children once left behind are learning, laughing, and breaking free from generational poverty. Education fuels aspiration, but often dreams need a helping hand. That's why we provided 1,14,000 scholarships to girl students across the country so that talent and ambition never starve for opportunity. It's not just the ache of an empty stomach. It's the pain of being unseen, uncared for. In our grandma homes, elderly women once abandoned now find warmth and dignity and sometimes even reconciliation. Through housing assistance for over 22,000 families, we have helped turn shelters into homes. And with mobile medical clinics, we have brought free healthcare to over 500,000 people in the remotest corners of India. At Malabar, giving back isn't charity, it's our way of life. Since our first store in 1993, we have committed up to 5% of our profits to social good, more than double India's current mandate of 2%. As our chairman MP Ahmed says, our vision goes beyond business. We believe in a world where everyone feels responsible for people and the planet. We are not just in the business of gold, we are here to be a responsible jeweler. From volunteering employees to supportive partners and patrons, every hand contributes to a larger purpose, to grow together and give together. To our customers, partners and well-wishers, thank you. Every meal served, every child educated, every life uplifted, you made it possible. When you choose Malabar, you become a part of this journey. On this World Hunger Day, we invite you to stand with us. Let's continue to share our growth and build a hunger-free world where no one sleeps hungry and hope reaches every home. Together, let's make hunger history.
Lovely. So let's have a bigger round of applause, everyone. Let's keep on applauding for this noble cause. So thank you, Shri MP Ahmed and Shri Amitabh Kant for unveiling the official video of the Hunger Free World Initiative. The visuals we just witnessed are a powerful reminder of the impact that compassion, commitment, and collective effort can create. With that, we now move to the next segment of the program, an important moment of appreciation. May I now request Shri MP Ahmed to kindly felicitate our chief guest, Shri Amitabh Kant, as a mark of gratitude and respect. Thank you so much, sir, for accepting the token of appreciation. It is now my great honor to invite our chief guest, Shri Amitabh Kant, to deliver the keynote address. Let's have a big round of applause, everyone. Come on.
The distinguished chairman, Shri MP Ahmed, whom I have known for over 4 decades now, Shri Abdul Salam, KP Vice Chairman, Shri Asher, Shri Nisad, Shri Jishad, and Mr. Abdullah Ibrahim, all the distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I am truly delighted and honored to be here on this hunger-free day at this very, very unique event launched by the Malabar Group. My association with Malabar Group goes back to 1993, which Mr. Ahmed reminded me when I opened their first store in Calicut district. That time, the northern part of Kerala was actually the Malabar region, but people had forgotten about Malabar. And my job was to revive the Malabar region, because Malabar region was very unique, both for its art, culture, but more important, for the uniqueness of the people there. They had very great amount of love, warmth, affection, and great amount of human compassion. They wanted to always give back to the society something. And from 1993, if you look at it today it's 2025. In about 32 years, the Malabar Group's turnover is over close to about 65,000 crores. That's its turnover. 65,000 crores is its turnover of Malabar Group. The next in jewelry is Tanishq, whose turnover is about 42,000 crores. And the third is Kalyan Jewellers, whose turnover is about 22,000. So you look at the turnover of Malabar Group, close to 65,000 crores. And this cannot happen without people's belief in the Malabar Group. And that is that they have trust and faith that Malabar Group will provide them the best product, the best design, and very high quality and authenticity. All this has led to the rise of this group. Mr. Ahmed was a very nice, very simple man, and remains a very nice, simple man. But he's a great visionary. He's a very astute businessman. But more than that, he's a man of great compassion. In India, all companies give 2% CSR. Social responsibility, corporate social responsibility in India by law is 2% and every company gives 2%. Malabar Group on its own gives 5% even before the act came in. 5%. It wants to contribute from its profit for the society and transform the society. And therefore, look at its performance. Its impact reach has been outstanding. It has positively impacted over 17 lakh people across 20 Indian states. It's launched this hunger-free world project. It's expanded it to over 170 locations in 20 states of India. It provides 70,000 meals, 77,000 meals per day. And its annual target is to reach 2.2 crore meals by 2025. No other corporate does this. No other corporate does this, what Malabar Group does. And it also operates over 716 micro-learning centers. It supports over close to 32,000 children with nutritious meal and education. And it supports grandma homes in Bangalore and Hyderabad. And it provides scholarships to over 1,14,000 girl students across 18 states. No other group does this. No other group does this. And therefore, what it demonstrates is that the chairman and all its directors who are present here today have a remarkable commitment for responsibility and human compassion. And that is why I feel very proud that I was able to inaugurate their first store in 1993 in Calicut, and since then this group has grown and grown and grown. And this has grown because of its spirit of human compassion. It has grown because of its big thinking to give back to the society, and it has grown because of its belief and trust. It's grown because of its belief in quality. It's grown because of its belief in providing citizens the best products of India. And therefore, it is the best example of Make in India. There's no better example of Make in India. It is also a great example of innovation. It is also a great example of innovative spirit of India, and it's a great moment of, to me, a great moment of pride that an Indian corporate group could spread all over the world and transform the lives of citizens in such a big manner. Today is a very important day because we must understand that it's an important day because today is World Hunger Day, but Hunger-Free Day, but important also because we must understand that India is the fastest growing large economy in the world. We are the 4th largest economy. In another 3 years, we'll be the 3rd largest economy in the world. We are a $4 trillion economy. But the Prime Minister's vision is that we should be a $30 trillion+ economy by 2047 when we become 100. $30+ trillion economy means that India will have to grow its GDP by 9 times, its per capita income by 8 times, its manufacturing by about 16 times. But more important is that we should be able to transform the lives of every citizen in India. And while we'll grow at about 7.5 to 8% rates, we'll do accelerated growth, we should be able to ensure that every citizen is able to have a better quality of life. I'm saying this because despite India's strength as a very major food producer, we are a major producer of rice, we are a major producer in many other areas. We are self-sufficient, we export rice and wheat now. we have the largest producers of vital agricultural commodities, rice, wheat, vegetables, fruit, milk. Our economy is growing, our population is the largest in the world. The ingenuity of our people is enormous. But despite India's strength as a major food producer, people still suffer from hunger and malnutrition. And I was telling Mr. Ahmed in the morning that actually the biggest challenge in India is that we have weak mothers. And because we have weak mothers, and this is a generational problem. This is a generational problem. Because a weak mother then gives birth to a weak child who's either wasted or stunted and is malnourished. And therefore we need to ensure that we are able to track every single woman, and there are a lot of women in today's audience here. We are able to track every single woman in both urban and rural area from the point of her pregnancy to the point of her delivery. That is the most important period. This is the most important period from the point of pregnancy to the point of delivery, and ensure that she remains very healthy and that the delivery takes place in a hospital, and that we then take care of the child for the first 18 months, because that is the time when the mind grows the most. That is the period when the mind is growing. We put a child into an Anganwadi after the age of 3, that's too late. That's very late. And therefore we have got into a vicious cycle of a weak mother producing a weak child, and an anemic mother is producing a weak child. And then the weak child we are not taking care of in the first 18 months, and then putting the child after 3 years when the mind, when it is at its fertile best, we have not taken care of. And therefore, it's very important, if we have to get rid of hunger in India, we have to take care first of the mother. And I'm glad that he decided that he will take care of the mothers. And they take care of the grandmothers, but now they will take care of the mothers. And therefore, in India, over 190 million people in India are undernourished, with vulnerable groups like women and children. They bear the heaviest burden. And this, to my mind, the government recognizes these challenges. Our population is 1.4 billion. We recognize this challenge. And the government has launched a range of initiatives. It does the public distribution system, it does the midday meal scheme, it does the Poshan Abhiyan, all aimed at improving nutritional outcomes and ensuring food security for all. From the National Nutrition Policy, we target programs that's like the National Iron Plus Initiative, and the government is working hard to reduce iron deficiency and anemia among children, adolescent and pregnant women. The weekly iron and folic acid supplemental program is designed to target adolescent to prevent micronutrient deficiency. If you look at the integrated child development program, it provides supplementary nutrition. The midday meal scheme offers free meal to school children. The Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana has played a crucial role in supporting India's worst hit populations. And in many, many areas, we've tried to reach the most vulnerable population. But important thing is that it's not alone the government can do everything. Government gives free food to 800 million people. But it's not just about providing food. As I was saying, it's important to provide nutritious food. It's important to provide hot, nutritious food, which is what the Malabar Group is providing. And it's also very important that the private sector takes over this responsibility at the local level and ensure that we are able to look after young children. And that is what they are doing. They are able to take care of over 77,000 meals in over 167 locations, provide nutritious meal, and that to my mind is a very, very significant contribution. And therefore the effort of an organization like the Malabar Group, shines very brightly. And under the leadership of Mr. Ahmed, MP Ahmed, and the dedicated team of directors who are sitting here, the Malabar Group has demonstrated a very, very profound commitment to corporate social responsibility. Their Hunger Free World initiative, launched in 2022, addresses issues of hunger and malnutrition across India and actually extends its reach to Africa, to Zambia. And every single outlet of theirs, their staff is made to take care, do social responsibility work on 2 different days. And therefore, this is a very, very unique, impactful initiative of operating micro-learning centers across several states, and it has contributed so significantly to both hunger, malnutrition, contributed so significantly to children, young children in urban areas, in rural areas, and contributed so significantly to grandmothers. So I'm particularly delighted that their efforts to raise awareness and engage employees involving over 10,000 participants last year, and growing and demonstrates a very comprehensive approach to mobilizing support for this very vital cause. I particularly feel that the level of dedication driven by the leadership of Malabar Group, particularly Mr. Ahmed and his directors, is very, very inspiring, and it lends immense value to the mission of creating a hunger-free world. And that is what is unique about Malabar region. The Malabar region is full of people who are full of human compassion. It is full of people who want to transform society. It is full of people who want to see that nobody lives in hunger. It is full of people who want to improve education and health. It is full of people who want to see a better society of tomorrow. And the best example of that is the Malabar Group. And as we mark this World Hunger Day, let us celebrate the progress made and draw inspiration from the commitment shown by Malabar Group. And let us acknowledge that while the challenges are significant, there is a huge potential for a hunger-free India and a hunger-free world. And it is within our grasp. If there are more groups like Malabar Group, then we will be able to transform the world. It requires continued collaboration between government, civil society, private sector, and individuals. And let me just say that I am always available for you for your civil corporate social responsibility, and any way I can help you to make a better impact, to ensure that there are better outcomes, to show that you are able to reach out to the best NGOs, I'll always be very happy to assist and support you. So I am I'm full of appreciation for your leadership, Mr. Ahmed, and to your dedication to this cause. I deeply admire this group. The impact of your hunger-free world is a very powerful testament to what can be achieved when vision is matched by action and by resources. Thank you for your steadfast commitment to ensuring that no one goes hungry to sleep. There are many young children going hungry, and you are ensuring that nobody goes hungry, especially the children do not go hungry. And this is a very remarkable cause. No other corporate group in India has such a visionary approach. And therefore, to my mind, this is a unique day. You have renewed your determination to tackle hunger in all forms, ensuring that every child, women and man in India and across the world has access to safe, nutritious food. And to my mind, the future of India depends on providing good nutrition, because when women and children are able to be free from hunger, if they are able to get nutritious food, they'll live a better society. And these children will then become the engineers and doctors of tomorrow. They will be the leaders of India tomorrow. They will drive the world tomorrow, because 30% of the skilled manpower for the world will be provided by India by 2047. And therefore, you are not only transforming India, you are transforming the world. And thank you very much for this. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words of wisdom. We now move to a significant moment in today's program, the formal release of the annual Hunger Free World Project Plan. This plan reflects Malabar Group's continued commitment to addressing hunger through sustainable, inclusive and community-driven action across India and beyond. May I kindly request all the dignitaries on the dais to join together in launching this year's Hunger-Free World Project Plan. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's have a big round of applause once again. I would now request Shri Nishad A.K., Group Executive Director, Malabar Group, to kindly come and share a few words on this occasion.
Good afternoon, all of you. Respected our chairman, MP Ahmed, and today's chief guest, G20 Safa Amitabh Ganji, our vice chairman, Salamka, senior executive director, Virangudikia, group MD, India Operation Asharbai, group director, Abdullah, and Dr. Idris, chairman of Tunnel, Jishad, North Head, our guests, our customers, media people. Actually, today is very proud of us. We are announcing big amount of coming year, and actually we are supporting poor people. Why we are supporting? We are earning money from customers. We are earning from this land. And actually, lot of people, no food, no dress, no education. Actually, we are all, every day we are eating more food. That's why we are supporting, we want supporting needy people. Actually, Malabar Group, എന്തുകൊണ്ട് ഇത് സാധിക്കുന്നത് വെച്ചാൽ തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും നമ്മുടെ കസ്റ്റമേഴ്സ് ഒരു 1 lakh rupees കസ്റ്റമേഴ്സ് മലബാർ ഗ്രൂപ്പിൽ നിന്ന് പർച്ചേസ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ more than 250 rupees നീഡി പീപ്പിൾ സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നതാണ് നമ്മളെ കസ്റ്റമേഴ്സ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. കൂടാതെ മലബാർ ഗ്രൂപ്പ് ഇത്രയും വളരാൻ പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട ഒരു കാരണം നമ്മൾ ഇത്രയും ആൾക്കാരെ സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരു പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട ഒരു കാരണമാണ്. മാത്രമല്ല ഇന്നൊരു കസ്റ്റമേഴ്സ് എന്തുകൊണ്ട് വൈ മലബാർ ഗോൾഡ് ചൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന വെച്ചാൽ ബെസ്റ്റ് ഡിസൈൻസ്, ബെസ്റ്റ് ക്വാളിറ്റി പ്രൊഡക്റ്റ്. മലബാർ ഗ്രൂപ്പ് നമ്മൾ ഇന്ന് ലോകത്തിൽ തന്നെ 3ാം സ്ഥാനത്ത് എത്തിയിരിക്കുകയാണ് മാനുഫാക്ചറിംഗിൽ. ഏകദേശം പെർ ഡേ 85 kg ഗോൾഡ് ഓൺ ഫാക്ടറിയിൽ മാനുഫാക്ചർ ചെയ്യുന്നു. ഏറ്റവും ബെസ്റ്റ് പ്രൈസിന് കൊടുക്കാൻ മലബാർ ഗ്രൂപ്പിന് സാധിക്കുന്നത് ഏറ്റവും നല്ല പ്രൊഡക്റ്റ് നമ്മൾ ഓൺ ഫാക്ടറിയിൽ മാനുഫാക്ചറിംഗ് ചെയ്ത് ഏറ്റവും ബെസ്റ്റ് പ്രൈസിന് ജനങ്ങളിലേക്ക് എത്തിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നതുകൊണ്ടാണ്. കൂടാതെ നൂറുകണക്കിന് ഡിസൈനേഴ്സ്, ഓൺ ഡിസൈനേഴ്സ് മലബാർ ഗ്രൂപ്പ് ഇന്ന് മലബാർ ഗ്രൂപ്പിൽ നമ്മളെ ഫാക്ടറിയിൽ നിന്ന് വർക്ക് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും ഇന്ന് അമിതാഭ് ഗാന്ധി ഇവിടെ സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്തൊരു കാര്യം, ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് അഡ്വൈസ് ചെയ്തൊരു കാര്യം വിമൺ എംപവർമെന്റ് ആണ്. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കൂടുതൽ വിമൻസ് ഡേ വളരെ ശക്തമായിട്ട് ആഘോഷിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് അവരെ ഹെൽത്തിനെ എങ്ങനെ സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യാം, അതുപോലെ തന്നെ പ്രഗ്നൻസി ടൈമിൽ അത് തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ അഡ്വൈസ് എടുത്തുകൊണ്ട് ഞങ്ങൾ അത് കൂടുതൽ ശക്തമാക്കുന്നതാണ്. കൂടാതെ ഈ അവസരത്തിൽ അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ അഡ്വൈസ് ഇനിയും ഫ്യൂച്ചറിലും സപ്പോർട്ടും ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ഉണ്ടാകണമെന്നും അതുപോലെ നിങ്ങളുടെ കസ്റ്റമേഴ്സിന്റെ എല്ലാവിധ പിന്തുണയും ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ഉണ്ടാവണമെന്ന് അഭ്യർത്ഥിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് നിർത്തുന്നു. നന്ദി. ജയ് ഹിന്ദ്.
Thank you, sir, for your gracious words. We now welcome retired Group Captain Dr. Geeta Gupta, former Indian Air Force Medical Officer and well-wisher of the Malabar Group for many years. It is our honor to invite her to share her reflections with us today. So let's have a big round of applause, everyone.
I thank Malabar for giving this honor to come today and meet the dignitaries and just take 2 minutes of yours. I am Group Captain Dr. Geeta Gupta, retired from Indian Air Force, served my country, my nation, humanity, and till now I serve humanity. I have had the privilege of being posted to Command Hospital, Bangalore in 1996. That was my first tenure, and from 1996 till 2025, it is 29 years that I have been associated with Malabar. It was that time when Malabar in Bangalore was in Dickinson Road, and I used to go and request कि आप north में भी आ जाओ because वहाँ की ladies को भी आपकी ज़रूरत है. Again in 2011 to 14 I was there and again used to write and request, please come to north. And after that, it was great for us that Malabar reached and started from Noida Sector 18, and later I got posted here and had the privilege to meet Shri MP Ahmed Saab when Kareena came to inaugurate the South X showroom. So, and I thank Shri Amitabh Kanji. Today I had the honor to meet him, sir. I am also from UP, belong to Agra, sir, from SN Medical College, and later on served Safdarjung Hospital, Delhi. And as sir said, that women health is very important. I worked with the gynae department and used to feel sad when we used to deliver lady with just 4 grams of hemoglobin. And whenever blood is required, the family deserts the lady. If lady is looked after, mother is looked after, we can have a happy family, a happy world, a happy nation, and cater for the future generations. So, women, everyone says, I will not take long. I mean, yatra nari pujyante ramante tatra devata. So, we have to respect women in all forms. She is a daughter, mother, sister, grandmother. If you give respect, you will get respect. They just want honor and respect, nothing more. We don't compete with you. We just want support and respect. So, Malabar, I appreciate and recommend everywhere. I had the honor to go everywhere in India, and in every state and every place, including Adivasi Kshetra, including Leh Ladakh, Siachen, including Avantipur, everywhere. I cannot tell you my off locations. So, I used to see all, and Malabar is catering for brides of India, means he is looking after the culture, heritage, all over in all the states. The very good thing which I recommend and continuously associated is, it has got a fair price system. It is only Malabar Ahmed Saab who had the vision, one India, one rate. He only started one India, one rate when people of North used to say, चलो चेन्नई चलते हैं, केरला चलते हैं, बच्चे की शादी है, सामान लाना है. लेकिन जब दिल्ली में बैठ गई वो मिल रहा है तो वहाँ जाने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. तो वो किसने दिया? मालाबार ने दिया. वो किसने सोचा? मालाबार ने सोचा. Fair price, no cheating in the bills, and more discount and lesser making charges, with lot of beneficial schemes in which everybody cannot buy lump sum, can invest few amount and can get it when they want it. There is lot to speak, but time is less. So I'll just collectively collect the points and just say that the CSR commitment which Sir specified, even Shri Amitabh Khan Sir also specified that legally it is just 2%, but it was the vision of Shri Ahmed Saab who is giving 5% to the society. So it is my request that to all, in whatever form we are, whatever we get is given by God, our parents, our ancestors, and the society. So whatever height we reach in life, we should return back in a positive way to the society, because that is the only good deed which will go with us. So Malabar is giving 5% of its net profit commitment to through CSR. A charitable trust is there since 1999 and it has spent rupees 310 crores on various charitable initiatives. The impact is over 17 lakhs people across 20 Indian states. The hunger-free world, just a line that food, water, shelter, clothing and education is the basic human right. If it is given to the individual at the right time, right stage, in all stages of life, we can progress. We can have developed talent. There are a lot of hidden talent, but they are poor. If they are given food and education, which Malabar is doing a very great kind job, then we can get future, as what Khan sir said, that we can future doctors, engineers and scientists among them. So, great clapping for Malabar for thinking on those visions. As said, the Hunger-Free World was launched in October 22 in Delhi and expanded 167 locations across 20 states. It provides 60,000 meals a day and the annual target is 2.2 crore meals in 2025. The international outreach is also there for 10,000 nutritious meals daily in 3 schools in Zambia. The micro-learning centers, as told by the previous speakers, are 716 in 18 states and it's about 32,000 children with nutritious meals and education support to bridge them into formal schooling. Support for the elderly, as they said, that जब पेड़ होता है वो सब कुछ देके जाता है और बाद में लोग उसी की लकड़ी काट देते हैं. तो जब आदमी ओल्ड होता है तो बच्चों को चाहिए कि वो अपने माँ बाप की चरण वंदना, उनकी सेवा केयर जरूर करें. If they have not respected their mother at home, there is no need to go to the temple to worship Durga. First you respect mother, your parents, your elderly, then go to Durga. Malabar is doing a great job in running 2 grandma homes in Bangalore and Hyderabad, and 3 grandma homes are currently under construction. The scholarship programs